Okay, hey everybody. I'm Becky from patchworkposse.com, and I realize that we are all in the same boat as far as Craftsy making the announcement of either removing patterns or your shop completely from their site. There's really no control over this, and I feel really bad. But as you can see, I am in the same boat as I have 95 patterns in my Craftsy store. Many of these are duplicated over into my Etsy as well as my Shopify, but I will be making sure that everything here I have the information of. With the other shops, you are able to download the CSV file for all your products. Craftsy, however, does not have the option, so you have to do this manually, which is not fun. So I've provided a template that you can upload into your Google Drive and then edit it there. So the first page I have, across the top on my columns, I've got pattern name, the description, a URL it refers to, and then reviews. Initially off the bat, I would suggest that you start with just writing down every single pattern that you have in the Craftsy store. To do that, you click on your name and then your My Dashboard. It will come up with this, and you click on Manage My Patterns. This has a list of your complete patterns that are available in your store. I simply have Craftsy on one side of the screen as well as the spreadsheet on the other. So I do not have to toggle tabs. It's easy to get copy paste, and it makes things a lot smoother. So initially, I went through every page on my Craftsy store and wrote down every pattern that I have listed. So I would just write the title down, and I didn't write the whole title. I know what they are, so I just wrote them all down and put them in my big long list here. So if I stop this process at any time, I know where I need to go next, and it will save me a lot of time searching. So I just went through all my patterns, all my pages, and then wrote the titles down. That's the first step I did. Then I went back to the individual pattern itself. So I started with the fabric bundles, and you can either click on this or right click on it to open up the page. I'm going to go down to pattern details, click right before it, highlight the information that I want to copy. I'm going to copy this, so click on it again and then copy. When I paste it, I will be clicking on the cell where I want the information to be. But I'm going to go up here in between the column and the menu bar, right click and then paste. This allows all the information to be in one cell. If you don't do this and you just simply hit right click and paste, it will put them into different cells and mess up the whole spreadsheet. You don't want to do that. So make sure that you click on the cell you want, click right up here at the top of the FX, and then paste your information there. I'm going to look through my description and see if I have any URLs that go directly to a blog post. I do have one here with the shark pencil case, and so that one is in my description. I'm going to separate that out and place it directly in its own column. You will end up needing to go back to these blog posts and update any link that heads to Craftsy. It's another pain. You don't have to do that right now, but just know that you will need to do that. Sending them to Craftsy on a broken link because your shop was not there anymore or they can't find the pattern there anymore will cause you a lot of grief, emails, and problems, as well as hurt you with Google Juice. So I would suggest highly that you keep track of where you're referring to this pattern and write the URL down. If you have patterns that you don't have a URL to, but you do have a blog post referring over to this pattern, you will need to find that as well. After you find all your information and gather all the descriptions, reviews, and such, go back to this URL area, just pull up your blog search your blog, find the post that it refers to, and then drop those URLs in here. Spend the time to, take 1 hour or so to just hit your blog hard, get all those URLs written or copied and pasted over here. Don't go fix those right now. Just worry about getting the URLs at this point. So you can just do that in one sitting, and then you can go back and individually fix them. So once I have my description, any URLs it refers to written down, then I'm going to click my reviews. So I have one right here, and I've got some reviews. I can take those. So I'm just going to go and highlight this information, copy it, and then paste it as well in my box. I'm going to tab one time over and write the name of the person that left the review. If I have more than one review that I want to gather, then I'm just going to move to the next one. Copy it, click on the box I want it, paste it up at the top, hit tab, and then type out the name. I'm just going to continue doing that for as many reviews as I want to move over. Craftsy does give you, let's see, let me go back one page. Craftsy does give you information about their emails. And so while they don't share some information, they do share other information. So if you click on pattern purchase history, you can filter this by the month. They don't have anything else additional, so you do have to do this monthly. I would suggest just focusing on the 2018, maybe 2017. So move those to the area that you want or the timeline, and then click on the download purchase history. That will automatically send a download to your computer in your download file. If you want, you can open up that download CSV file and then copy the name and the email columns. And then copy those and then drop them into this extra tab. Later on, you can upload this email list to your email provider and then shoot them 1 or 2 emails letting them know what's happening to your Craftsy store, things might be missing or altogether, that they can find your new store with a link either to Etsy or to your Shopify, or just informing them what is happening with your shop. You can also drop a link in there for an additional form that they can fill out to find out more information in the future about your patterns. Great way to let these previous pattern purchasers, say that fast 10 times, let them know what's happening with your store and give them a heads up of where they can find you moving forward. To download your information as a CSV file, you simply go to your spreadsheet, click on File, Download As, and then the CSV, which is the comma separated values, is the form that you want. Etsy has its own format for the CSV file, so you need to make sure that it is formatted properly to that so it can read the information once you upload it. But that allows you to upload it once, maybe edit a few things quickly instead of uploading or copy pasting individually each pattern listing. What a pain in the butt. So again, you can find this PDF as a link in the description or at the blog post. And just to let you know, I do have a course on Shopify and building your shop in there. It's not as hard as you think, and it's totally doable. I'm starting it in mid-January, so you can find more information on that at patchworkposse.com/Shopify. I would love for you to join me then, but if you got any questions, you can drop them in the comments or send me a note or whatever. Happy to help. I'm, again, so sorry this is happening to everybody, but I guess we'll be busy over the next couple days trying to protect the information that we have. And while free listings at Craftsy was great, I guess it just can't be relied upon. And here we go with trying to manage it and move to a new system. I wish you all the best luck. Again, if you got any questions, just let me know, and I will see everybody later. Bye, everyone.